So what's going on, people? Welcome to a video on the channel, and welcome to a video where I'm just going to address you guys on what has happened and what is the future for the channel itself. Just because it's been a couple of weeks, some near a month between I've done a couple of live streams. It's been a couple of months, but I just want to bring out this video, so that means I can just update you guys and tell you what the future of the channel is going to be. So to start off, I'm just going to say that I did take a little bit of a back step from making any content, from watching anything towards YouTube for a bit. I kind of just focused on just spending time with my girlfriend, family, and for work wise, just because it's been a lot of time since I haven't really had like weekends with the ones that I love instead. So, you know, it's something that I would rather like to do. And then since I started a new job, it's quite hard to mix sometimes, especially when I have to work a little bit over, and then by the time I get home I have about like 2 hours in the day, 2 to 3 hours depending. So, you know, it's sometimes a bit hard. I was going to do a couple of things with some people that I used to do a lot of stuff with ages ago, and I do have to apologize to them just because I am completely sorry. I did promise that I was going to do a couple of things with them, but since getting a new job, it's quite hard to do that. So for the future itself on the channel, I will be starting to upload a couple of things when I do get some time. That's the main thing about having a YouTube channel for myself, is to upload stuff when I feel like it's appropriate and when I feel like I'm happy enough to actually make content. That's the main thing about it all. It's like, I'm not saying that I'm depressed, I'm not saying that I'm fed up of YouTube in any way. It's just, you know, sometimes you need a small break just to refresh yourself in some ways. And a lot of the times it's just making sure that you find yourself in different ways. Like for myself, giving myself a small break from actually making content, from communicating and everything towards that, it's allowed me to just think of different things for a lot of the stuff, especially to the latter stages of the entire year. I know a lot of people going back to school, a lot of people, you know, they've gone back to work and stuff, normal stuff. But, you know, for myself, I still want to try and make as much content as I can. I know a lot of YouTubers have a kind of a drop when it gets to the summertime, just because people watch less videos in the summer compared to winter time. A lot of people watch it in the winter. I know it's like a main focus type of thing, but for content for the future wise, I will be doing anything. Mostly FPS stuff, mostly console gaming, just because there's a couple of things that I want to try out. A lot of the stuff that I'm going to try and do, I will try to live stream on Twitch, but at the same time, I might try and just live stream just on YouTube itself. I know that Twitch is a lot more of a friendly environment in a way. You get a lot more viewers, sometimes you get a lot more talkative ones, a lot more people that can be a lot more friendly in many different ways. But I know that for myself, my main focus towards making content has always been YouTube. So that's why I try and stream to both sites. I try and go for the restream tactic. If there's any other programs or any other softwares that I could use, so that means I can actually stream to multiple things, then please comment down below, because mainly right now I use Restream. It does work. I just have to focus on trying to make it work the best I can. But yeah, for the future, I will be doing live streams for both videos if I can. Of course, I have been starting to do a lot of Battlefield content, just because Battlefield is the game that I'm mostly hyped for. After that, it is Halo, just because Halo is one of them that stays in with me. As a casual person as well, I play a lot of like FIFA, but I feel like I might skip FIFA this year, and that means I have a lot more time for anything else. I do watch football, I support United, so you know, it's a little bit different, but towards making content towards FIFA, it's completely different. You have to be up to date on every single thing every single day, so I can't focus on FIFA entirely. So my main focus will be just console FPS gaming, just because it's something that I've always enjoyed playing. I enjoy playing with a controller, and I prefer playing with a controller compared to a keyboard and mouse. I can play on a keyboard and mouse, but I still prefer playing on a controller. And since for myself, I do have an Xbox Series X, so that means I am on like the next gen console, and you know, the most up-to-date console that I can. The only thing I don't have is a monitor that really like supports it in the best way, but for myself, it doesn't really impact me. My main focus is still just to upgrade some parts over time. So for my next thing, maybe the new Elgato, so that means it actually goes with the Xbox Series X. Then maybe after that, just update a couple things when I do have funds to kind of do it. But for the time being, I'll just keep on playing on the same things. If I've got time, I'll play on the Switch. I could play some different things as well. I could start a series if I actually have time to record some stuff. Yeah, a series would be fun to do. There's a couple of ideas I've got in my head, but for the time being, I will just play on one thing. I can just have subsection. If certain things get very popular, then yeah, I could just make a separate channel and keep certain things on that channel and then other things on everything else. It's something that's gone through my head for many years, is to have separate channels for separate things. That means you guys actually know where things are, where content is. If you want that, then you go onto that one. If you go and you just want like variety stuff, then you go onto this one. It's kind of that easy example of where to find certain content. But that's the main thing about it, is that I'm fine. This is all what this update's just been about. It's just like, I'm fine, okay? Don't worry, I am completely fine. Nothing's wrong, I haven't been ill, I've just been enjoying life. And now my main focus is, of course, I do have to have a job. I still have to earn a living. I still have to save because, you know, I still want a life for, you know, the future. But at the same time, my main hobby is still gaming. And when I've got time, it's still recording games and bringing it to you guys. That means I can somewhat entertain you in some way possible. Don't know how, but in some way possible, I try and entertain and talk. And, you know, for myself, that's completely weird because over the years, I've been useless at talking and thinking by myself. I got a little bit picked on because I've got the smallest of stutters. When I do recordings, I don't have a stutter. When I just talk normally, I easily do. So I'm more used to having like the presenter type of thing where I know what to talk about and I don't have to think as much. My brain works when I'm doing YouTube videos and when I do live streams. My brain works. So, you know, it's nice to do it. So hope you enjoy. I will be back and do some more videos in the future. So don't worry, there will be content in the future. I don't know what for just yet, but who knows? It could be for any game. And, you know, I'll make as much content as I can. And so that means I just have a bit of a variety. I know it's not the best thing, but, you know, some people focus on certain things. Some people just focus on having a variety of different types of games. So I'll try both. I'll see how it works. Hopefully, after this video, I will have a couple of videos up and recorded. So that means I can actually get onto editing a lot of them and get used to editing again. Instead of just having live streams, I'll try and edit a couple videos, who knows. But hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys in the future and a couple of days. I will see you guys later, so peace out.